Steel Plaza. Please stand clear of the doors.
So it's officially the future, and if you can hear the sound of my voice, then congratulations, you've managed to stay alive for another 365 days on this big blue marble. So what now? What of the future? Well, the future is here, and that means more shows. And this is the first of those new shows. Joining me today, friend, comrade, colleague, Army veteran Michael Averbach. Michael.
It's always a pleasure being here, Adam. Hello to everyone here listening to the Steel Plaza Podcast.
Today we thought we'd talk a little bit to the public about price mysteries. A lot of that going on, especially in the grocery sector of the public, and also not the public, the commissary, which is the grocery sector for the military populace. A lot of price mysteries going on there. Also, we'll cover, we read the emails, we saw the popularity of it, and yes, we will do a game of social media responds to Bill Peduto, so we'll cover that a little bit later. But let's talk about prices and how strange they are from store to store, Michael.
I agree, Adam. For the commissary, you can have the same item. It could be a DiGiorno frozen pizza at Giant Eagle. It would be close to $7. At the commissary, $4.50. Or the commissary, Breyer's ice cream, about $3.50. Giant Eagle, same size of Breyer's ice cream, close to $5.50. And then you could also go to, if those of you who do light incense, Walmart has 40 incense sticks for 94 cents. You go anywhere else, will you find 40 incense sticks for 94 cents or higher?
Right. So what's going on here? Who's making the prices?
Well, that's a good question here. I think that they have this idea. Okay, well, yesterday, the closing of the store price, well, nobody will notice we're going to raise it 30 cents. So when we raise it 30 cents, then they play dumb. Oh, it must be a mistake. Let me do a price check. No, it's still 30 cents higher. Well, why was it 30 cents higher today than it was yesterday? Oh, I don't know. You have to write to the consumer. You have to write to the place of business.
The place of business.
Because they'll tell the store you need to raise the price. Except I'm guessing they're not telling the place of business to raise it 30 cents. They're probably saying maybe raise it 4 cents. And the place of business goes, oh, we'll raise it 30 cents, nobody will notice. So like raising the price of gas. You know, one day the price of gas is 15 cents cheaper or 10 cents cheaper the day before. The next day, I'll get gas tomorrow. And then you realize you should have got gas yesterday because it's now 10 or 15 cents higher the next day for the price of gas.
It doesn't make any sense.
No. For me, it always is this way. Somehow they know I'm going to the store, and all the closer spots are already taken. So when I get to the store, I have to park in the last row, and then, so after I put my car in park, I already locked my car, I'm about 1 minute away from walking from my car to the store. And then, of course, someone there goes out, or maybe 3 people go out, after I'm already walking to the store. Now, why couldn't you leave your car... Well, why couldn't you start your car and leave the parking spot 3 minutes before?
Here's why, and there's a scientific reason for that. Did you know that if you drive around that parking lot for 8 minutes, one spot opens up every 8 minutes? That's a scientific fact. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So, if you're willing to spend the time and the gas to drive around in a circle for 8 minutes, guess what? Now you are going to get the first spot next to the handicap spot, and you're in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a fact.
We'll have to try that out. And so will all the rest of you are listening.
Yeah, it's a big thing. The that one, and then the lines the lines. One little, I guess you could say, trick of the trade or something I'll share with you that I do quite often. Let's say I need one item, just one thing. Maybe I need just a block of cheese because I'm in a weird mood. I'm on a cheese jag or something. I don't know. So I get my block of cheese, and now there's thousands of people in line at the 3 registers that are open. So what do? You go straight over to the pharmacy. They can ring you out. You don't have to buy a pharmaceutical item because that cash register works the exact same as the ones in the front.
Nice.
Now, they might be mad at you. They might make faces. But guess what? They have to ring you out just the same as anybody else because they're an employee of that store. Yeah.
Sort of like going to the customer service window.
Yeah.
And then they think you're returning an item or you want to buy a lottery ticket. No, I want to buy this one item here from your store.
Just this one block of cheese. That's all I need. That's all I require. And they look at you like you're crazy. I did that recently. The lady at the pharmacy, she says, "Well, I don't have any bags." I said, "Well, what do you mean you don't have any bags? You're putting pharmaceutical items in bags all day. I just watched you do it." So she put my block of cheese in a pharmacy bag, like it was a prescription for sharp cheddar.
Is the Department of Agriculture going to put a big investigation to the store? Or the American Medical Association going to investigate the store?
That's right. Because she put my cheese in a prescription bag.
The American Medical Association and also the Department of Agriculture.
That's right.
Going to investigate the store.
Not to mention the alcohol, tobacco, firearms are going to come in. They're going to shut you down, man. Because you rang up cheese at a pharmacy. You can't do that. Can't be doing that stuff, man. I don't know cheese, though, because blue cheese is almost like a bacterium that's almost like a known healing remedy. I don't know.
Did she put on her safety gloves?
She did not.
No?
No, and I'm a fall risk. I had a bracelet. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a fall risk. So I didn't have enough cheese that day. I'm a cheese jag. So yeah, I mean, there's so many weird things that happen that they really don't need to happen. Like, what happens to all those things that get marked down, that they just throw them out? Like those Christmas special items or the holiday special items. No one buys them. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants, 40 pounds of popcorn in a tin?
Yeah.
No one ever wants that. I've gotten that as a gift before, and I was just so irate because if somebody gives that to me, that's them saying, "Here, you throw this away."
Oh yeah, and also where you may get a fruitcake or something where I don't know if they're doing it to you because they're trying to get even with you in the past. You did something wrong to them. Oh. Our Admiral Michael doesn't like fruitcake, so I'm going to get him fruitcake.
Right.
It's a secret plan. I'll get even with you at a later time, and then here's your holiday gift. Oh, it's a fruitcake. Just what I never wanted.
Yeah, this is an IOU for how I will destroy you in the future or something. It's subtle. It's subtle. But the tins of popcorn, I never understood. They're always out. Every holiday, tins of popcorn.
There's also a Get-Go where you could buy, I think, 2 pounds of popcorn, bags of popcorn, and the same quantity of popcorn bags is still on the shelf at Get-Go. And then no matter what time you go a year later, it's going to be maybe 20 of them are on the shelf. You go a year later, still 20 are on the shelf. And don't they ever go stale?
Yeah, they do go stale, and then they throw them in the trash. That's what they do. Why do they make that?
I don't know. Maybe people are going to Get-Go. Maybe people might want to try to go to Get-Go first and then put it underneath their coat. Oh, I'm not bringing anything in. I just happen to have an upset stomach. And then they're going to the movies so maybe they want to go to Get-Go first. Instead of paying the $8 a bucket of popcorn, maybe you want to pay the $3 2-pound bag of Get-Go popcorn.
Right. And every grocery store, whether it be a civilian grocery store or a commissary for the military, has a section that they may as well call shit no one wants. Shit no one wants, and we don't know what to do with it. And now it's $1. Now everything there is $1. But it's not $1. At the commissary, it's not. Because, yes, it's this item, this piece of shit that no one wants is now marked down to $1, but you're paying the service charge at the commissary, so it's not $1, Michael.
It's $1.05.
It's $1.05.
They have a 5% surcharge.
That's right. So just put the actual price on that piece of shit that no one wants. The urinal cake scented soap that no one wants, $1. Holiday special.
Yeah.
Are you aware of these sections?
Well, yes, I am. I've seen them right by the checkout. You can't miss it.
It's always by the checkout.
Yes.
Grab and go. Grab and go.
Well, they may. Well, my child is of an older age. Maybe other parents who have younger children, they say, "Mom, Dad, can I get this?" And then the parent knows, "Oh, this is so cheap, $1 or $1.05. Yeah, I'll get this for my child."
Can't go wrong.
My child will think this is the best tasting item when we know it's terrible.
Right.
That's why nobody wants that.
Nobody wants it. There's a German candy, and it's so disgusting. It tastes like a salt lick. And they're made to look like Altoids. I don't know what they're called, but they're made in Germany, and they just love them in Germany. But it's like, in my mind, it's something that you would give to a child to punish it. You know what I mean? It's so disgusting. But they sell that. They sell that in the shit nobody wants aisle at the commissary. They sell that there, and then there's, what is it called? I don't know what it's called. Maybe it doesn't have a name. But it's always some sort of adapter for your car that does not fit with your phone or any car known to man. And it's always right there, and it's $1. And children always want it because it's brightly colored.
Well, do the child, parents sometimes buy their child a cell phone, and then that's how they play games on the cell phone of the child. I mean, the cell phone of the child just plays video games that keep the child entertained.
Yeah. But take that item that I'm referring to. I forget what it's called. Turn it over, and you'll see it says made in China, and you're going to question your whole life. I'm in a commissary looking at a $1 item that was made in China. What are we doing here? Why is this here?
Well, I think that was before the price wars between the leader of China and President Trump. I think, so I think there probably was enough petitions to the White House, what Adam was saying about this $1 worthless item, that President Trump maybe had said enough of this, China. We don't want more of your $1 worthless items
that don't work with our technology. Why are we still getting them and selling them in stores?
Well, it's probably in any electronic item, sometimes it's written in the language where it was made, and I'm not fluent in Chinese, so if it was, well, we'll say it was made in China. Maybe in Chinese it says "sucks to be you."
It might. You know, I'll tell you a store that's good for that. Is any store like a CVS or Rite Aid, where it's on the outside skin, it's a drugstore, quote unquote, but they also sell other items that you might need for your house, like boxed lunches, like soda and things like that. Now, they always have a section, an electronics section, once again in quotes, and it's an entire aisle of Bluetooth speakers, right? Bluetooth speakers. None of them work. None of which work. Flip it over. Made in China. Why? Why are we doing this?
Maybe you're trying to buy, earlier in the talk of the podcast about buying the Christmas items, food items. Maybe you're trying to give a Christmas item that isn't a food item to the person you're trying to get even with from a while ago.
Yes.
I got something for him or her. I'm going to get him this